Shalom, my name is Rabbi Coby Ebrahimoff, UK Director of Education for the Rabbi Sachs Legacy. I am honoured to deliver a Tisha B'Av message for you today, and I thank my good friends Rabbi and Rebbetzin Ket for the opportunity to be part of this meaningful program. Tisha B'Av is a day of sadness, a day of mourning, a day of difficulty and challenge, a day of fasting. And yet, when we look at Judaism as a whole, we will see that we are expected to do every mitzvah mitoch simcha, with joy and happiness. Indeed, when we connect with our community, we come together on Shabbat and festivals in joy and happiness. We're expected to pray, to daven, with joy and happiness, mitoch simcha. Our relationship with Hashem is based on gratitude, joy and happiness. And even when we come to comfort the mourning, we give them nechama, and we try in every possible way to help relieve the sadness. So why is it that we have an established day of mourning and sadness, a day of fasting in our Jewish calendar? In 2020, Rabbi Sachs delivers his last Tisha B'Av message before his unfortunate passing. And in this extraordinary message, Rabbi Sachs talks about Tisha B'Av as a day of rebuilding hope, rebuilding our connection with each other and with Hashem. Our prophets of doom, Isaiah and Jeremiah, talk about the destruction of Jerusalem, the difficulties that we are expected to experience in exile. And yet these very same prophets also talk about children playing on the streets of Jerusalem, talk about our ability to re-establish ourselves in the land of Israel in years to come. And indeed, since 1948, the establishment of the State of Israel, we have seen these prophecies come to life. These prophets were not only able to see the immediate story of destruction, they were able to look into the horizon and see our ability, our potential to rebuild with hope. The Torah teaches us, Vayita ach sameach, you shall only be happy. The word ach is the letters Aleph and Kaf. Aleph is 1, Kaf is 20, which gives us the numerical value of 21. There are 21 days of mourning between the 17th of Tammuz and Tisha B'Av. There are also 21 days of joy and simcha between Rosh Hashanah, the first day of the Jewish New Year, and the end of Sukkot. Do you remember the end of Sukkot 2023? How we went from the simcha we had in the sukkah, Ve'ita ach sameach, to the tragic news we heard from Israel on the 7th of October. Well, the culmination of Simcha ended up with the tragic events of the 7th of October. May the culmination of mourning now, Tisha B'Av, end up with the ultimate Simcha of redemption for Am Yisrael. 2 sets of 21 days. The Shlach Kadosh explains that the 21 days between the 17th of Tammuz and Tisha B'Av are days of potential hope. Potential that you and I need to reveal. Why these days of potential hope? Because Yud Zayin Tammuz, the 17th of Tammuz, was the original day when we were supposed to receive the Torah. Moshe Rabbeinu descends from the Mount of Sinai with the Luchot, with the tablets. And instead of us receiving the Torah, we were busy worshipping the golden calf. So the tablets were broken and we didn't receive the Torah. It was a day of potential when we could have received the Torah, but we didn't. And then Tisha B'Av is the day when the spies, the Meraglim, returned from the land of Israel, the land of milk and honey. Instead of hearing about all the wonderful things that the land has to offer us, we spoke badly about the land. So instead of connecting with the land of Israel and entering the land of Israel, we end up spending 40 years in the desert. So this comes to teach us that these 2 days of Yud Zayin Tammuz and Tisha B'Av, and the 3 weeks, the 21 days in between, the 21 days of Ach are only days of potential. Potential that we can fulfill. We were supposed to receive the Torah, we were supposed to enter the land of Israel, but we didn't. And it's incumbent upon us to rebuild. On Tisha B'Av, we're not only focusing on the story of destruction from the past, we are focusing on rebuilding the future with hope. Ve'ayita ach sameach. And that, my friends, is the message that we can take this Tisha B'Av. Because if I think of Tisha B'Av 2023, I must say that I was close to losing hope. I looked at the divisiveness within the Jewish people, the challenges encountered by so many in the state of Israel. And it was so difficult to see how all this sinat chinam, baseless hate that brought to the destruction of our temple can somehow change into love and change into unity. And so with all the tragedies that we've experienced over the past year, I can say for certainty there has been so much good. There's been so much baseless love in Am Yisrael in every possible way. So may the 21 days of mourning reveal their potential to Ve'ayita Ach Sameach, to days of Simcha, redemption, joy and hope.